a travel confession because that's what I have for you. Today I want to tell you guys about another island experience. So if you've followed my videos by now, you probably know that I love islands, right? Island life. So I decided to go to Bali, and I was in Bali for 2 days, but I decided that I wanted to, Bali's a little bit touristy, so I wanted to feel like another vibe. So I decided that I still had another day, and I wanted to go to Lombok Island. So I went, grabbed the ferry. The ferry stopped in a couple of islands before actually getting to Lombok, which that was cool because I met some other people there, some Argentinian people, which were hilarious. But anyway, they were going to these other islands that were like party islands, but I wanted to go to Lombok. I was determined to climb Mount Rinjani, but I had read about it and before getting there, but most people said that you would climb up and then stay overnight and then climb down the next day. But I was determined anyway, and once I got to Lombok Island, I went up to a rental, like a scooter rental, and I mean, in Southeast Asia, it's really, really easy to rent a moped. You don't need any license or anything like that for the most part, so it's pretty easy, pretty cheap, $20 like a day, and you get to ride along for 24 hours. So I went up to a moped rental, and I told the guy, I have 24 hours, I want to rent a moped, and I am determined to go to Rinjani Mountain. He told me that I would actually make it. He said, oh, it's kind of far, but you might actually make it if you leave right now. So that even motivated me even more. So I got on the moped, I started riding. And I passed some cool beaches, some rice fields, some small villages where the children would run like after me, waving and like screaming hello, and it was just so sweet, so cool. And I just kept going. It took me about 4.5 hours before Google Maps told me that I was getting close. So it was getting dark at that point because it was pretty cloudy, and I couldn't actually see the mountain, which was scaring me. There wasn't a sign of the national park or anything, so I was confused. But like I said, I was super determined, so I didn't stop. I kept going, and I got to a point where I just started going up like this little trail, which basically disappeared at one point. So there was like a little trail. It wasn't a road, it wasn't a sidewalk, it was just like a little trail, like a little path. And then it just kind of disappeared. And all I had around, or all I could see around me, were just fields, crop fields. So there weren't like any houses, anybody else around, and like I said, it was getting dark. And at that point, the moped kept falling because as I was going higher up, it kept getting muddier. So the moped kept sliding. I just tried my best to just kind of like get off of it before it would fall on me. I didn't want it to fall on me because then that would have been really bad. So I just tried my best. I don't know about you, but I am not very strong. I am stronger than I look. But it took a lot to get that stupid moped up. So I tried, it kept falling. It fell about like 10 times. It got to the point where I just couldn't even turn around. My phone had died. I didn't have any water. I didn't have any food, and it was getting dark. And I just literally didn't know what to do. There was a point where I started walking back. I just left the moped. I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna walk back, go find help, and then come back, I don't know, I guess later. But then I turned around again and I was like, dude, I can't just leave the scooter there. Like, what am I thinking, you know? Like, this is a rental. Somebody is expecting me to come back with it, and what if somebody steals it? Like, I don't know. So I went back and I was just like, okay, let's do this. Let's find the strength wherever it needs to be found, and let's get the scooter out because you need it. Like I said, I was not close to any like place, like no houses, nothing nearby. And I finally did it after a lot of tries. I finally did it. It cost me yelling at the sky and just, you know, just trying to be positive, because I was like, dude, if I keep just getting frustrated, it's not gonna get me anywhere, and I just gotta get myself out. So I finally did it. I got myself out, and actually I did get a little scar from the moped falling on me at one point. So the scooter fell on my leg. I don't know if I will be able to show you guys, but it's like right here. So I was bleeding at that point. I was bleeding. I hadn't noticed at the time. I noticed when I was riding back out of whatever path I had gotten myself into. And I remember it was hurting a lot. So I just got out of that path and I started looking for any place. I was just looking really for water and for a place to stay the night because it was getting dark. So I finally got to this little, like, I wouldn't say convenience store, because it's just like Costa Ricans would say pulperia, like a little just shop with just the essentials. So I got there, and it was in a small village, so no one spoke English. And I was trying my best to explain to the lady that I just needed water. I was just like, give me water, let me charge my phone. I showed her my leg, she saw it, she helped me clean it up. And you know, I was asking her if she knew where I could stay. I didn't have, you know, I was just charging my phone, so I didn't have like a translator or anything. And I don't know how, somehow with sign language that I don't even know and my English, I just managed to have her help me out, and I found this house like 3 houses down that had rooms for rent. So I did that. I thanked her so much, got some water, some snacks from her, and headed towards this house. Rented out a room for the night, and was kind of disappointed because I didn't actually make it off the mountain. And well, either way, the hosts were really nice. They made me some vegetarian food, and I got to experience a little bit of the village vibe, which was really nice. They did speak a little bit of English, so that was pretty cool. I had to wake up at like 5 in the morning because I had to go to make it to the ferry back to Bali. So I woke up early and I was just getting all my things ready and whatnot. And once I look out, I found out that the mountains were right in front of me. The Mount Rinjani was right in front of me the whole time. But the day before, since it was so cloudy, I couldn't even see it. So it wasn't a total loss of a trip. I loved it. I got to wake up, saw the sunrise and the mountain glowing. It was just amazing. I loved the trip. It was a total experience. I got a scar from it to remember it forever. And you know, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I don't regret it at all. I wish I could have stayed longer. If I had planned, you know, I could have stayed longer. I would have loved to actually climb the mountain and stay overnight like most normal people do, but I just, you know, I'm irrational sometimes and just try to do the impossible, I guess. But that is my travel confession about, I don't know, making bad decisions or just not giving up. How about that? Not giving up. Trying my best. At least I achieved to see the mountain, and that was pretty good. Pretty good. I feel good. Alright guys, like this video if you're liking my travel confessions. Let me know in the comments below what other things you would like me to confess. Like I said, I'm trying to be as honest as possible. And yeah, please subscribe if you want to continue watching these travel confessions. I also make other travel videos. but these tend to be kind of fun, just sharing with you guys some of my experiences. So, well, let me know what you think, and I hope to see you on my next travel confession or travel video. Bye!